There's a scripture that changed the way I walk with God, and that's Psalms 103, verse 7. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. And that verse has been a major marker in my walk with God. I'd always believed in miracles. I still believe in miracle. I'm living in miracle, right? And I've seen God, heal the sick, miraculously provided, miraculously open impossible doors, and when he speaks with undeniable clarity. I've never doubted his power, right? But that verse exposed something deeper to me, that there is more to what God does and there is who he is. The children of Israel, they witnessed his acts. They saw the Red Sea parted, they ate manna, they saw fire and cloud. But Moses, he knew his ways. He wasn't just in the crowd of people who benefited from God, right? He was in the company of people who understood. And that stood out for me, because it made me realize that I didn't just want to be someone who celebrates what God does, but I wanted to be someone who walks in sync with how he moves, with how he does his things, and not just the works of his hand, but the rhythm of his heart. I'm not trying to downplay the miraculous, and that's very far from it, right? I believe in miracles. As I said earlier, I expect miracles and I live in miracles, right? But I've learned that a man who walks in miracle is a man who first understands God's ways. Moses didn't work wonders because he was gifted. He worked wonders because he walked closely with God. He understood God's pattern. He knew when to speak. He knew when to stretch the rod. He knew when to wait. And that kind of alignment only comes from intimacy. So when I'm saying I'm walking beyond the acts of God, I'm not walking away from miracles, right? I'm walking deeper into the place where the miracles flows from. I want to know what pleases him. I want to sense him when he's grieved. I want to lead. I want to do all that I do from his mind and not just his moves, right? Because I'm very much aware that platforms may shake, trends will definitely shift, crowds will change, right? But a man who knows God's way will still stand, will still lead, and will still build and still believe. Like Moses, I want to be trusted with both the ways of God and the acts of God. So yes, I believe in the supernatural. Yes, I expect his acts. But more than anything, I want to know his ways. I'm Cornelius Adeoyin, and I'm on a journey of empowering the world through faith, tech, leadership, and entrepreneurship. See you in the next.